All right, guys, welcome into another episode of the Casual Fan Podcast.
Casual, we back.
Let's get it.
What's up, man?
Muhammad's still in LA playing soccer, man. We're gonna have to. We're gonna talk about that World Cup.
I'm stacking that bread right now.
He ain't
We ain't
getting
gonna
us
see
no
Muhammad
tickets.
till about July. Yeah, we gotta get some tickets out of it, man. He bullshit.
We gotta figure it out, man. We gotta get some World Cup content out there, bro. Muhammad,
Yeah.
you gotta get us those tickets, bro.
I hope he see it, man. He gotta get us those tickets. We gotta call him, man. We've been asking for a minute. He never said nothing back.
Yeah, we gotta take his car first. He ain't doing shit for us unless we take his car. Hey, did he respond? He didn't respond when you said, "Hey, we'll take your car. You get his tickets." He ain't say that.
Nah, he ain't said nothing back about that.
Yeah, he knew it's a fair trade right there.
Yeah, I go get it tomorrow,
bro. I'm telling you, bro. But we're gonna figure out. We're gonna try to see if we get out to a game. But yeah, man, we're gonna get into the World Cup, man. But the New York Knicks are the NBA champions assigned, man.
Congrats to the Knicks, man. They beat my Spurs. You know what I'm saying? We had a great run, though. Starting the season, who would have thought Spurs would be in the final after just winning what? We barely won 30 games last year. And then this year, winning 62 games, getting to the finals, a young team. Wemby, 22 years old. Castle, 21. Harper
19.
Young, 19. Justin Champagne, you know what I'm saying? Julian Champagne. I said Justin. I'm talking about his brother,
brother trash.
They're gonna be back though. We gotta figure out what they want to do with Fox. Fox played very bad in the playoffs. He was very bad. But congrats to the Knicks, man. They played great. OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, MVP. He deserved it. You know what I'm saying? So now with Jalen Brunson winning the chip, I'll be seeing a lot of talk about, is he the best Knick that's ever played? Is he where you rank him at as all-time New York athlete, all-time New York Knick athlete? Just, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously you got a lot of New York athletes, you know what I'm saying, in across all major sports. You got Derek Jeter. You got
he won a championship, the first one for him in 53 years. But even his dad said...
he took a pay cut as well. You got to understand, he took a $113 million pay cut to put that team together to get to this point and win a championship.
Crazy.
So you got to respect that. Yeah, he left a lot of money on the table just to be able for them to bring Cat and everybody.
He gonna make that money back.
Make it back.
Being in New York too, so
he's gonna make it definitely. They got parade tomorrow, man. Congrats to the Knicks though. They got it done in first championship in 53 years.
Yeah,
you know,
and they handled their business.
Yeah, they did.
I don't think he's top. Yeah, I don't think he's the best nigga of all time yet. Because Patrick Ewing dominated for 15 years. And then, he didn't bring him a chip, but,
that's what counts,
he was pretty good. Jalen Brunson played good.
And then you got, what's the other Knick? He won 2 championships. Was it Clyde Frazier?
Walt Frazier, yeah.
Yeah, he won 2 championships with the Knicks.
Yeah. And then, you got Willis Reed.
You got Melo. You got Melo.
Yeah, Melo. he a better Knick than Melo, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think he's a better Knick than Patrick Ewing because, he came to the Knicks, 4 years ago, right? And in 4 years, 22. they went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year and lost to the Pacers. And then this year, championship, you know? So, hey, they played, they did their thing, man. It was well earned. And if it was to me, I'll say Knick-wise, I'll say he probably the best Knicks to play the game, man. To play with the Knicks, he did his thing, and then he dominated. 45 points in the closing game, Finals MVP.
I say this is probably one of the best seasons, but I don't know if overall yet. This is only his 4th season being a Knick, and he's been clutch. He's been clutch. If you tell me just playoffs, yeah, but regular season, Patrick Ewing, he was doing that shit in New York for a while, so. I wouldn't give it to him. Even his daddy.
As well, though.
Huh?
Brunson balled in the playoff as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I'm saying even his dad said Patrick Ewing's still the greatest Knick of all time.
But I think his dad say things like that to try to keep him humble and to keep that competitive edge. Obviously, that's your son. So behind closed door, he might, but to keep that hunger in him, nah, son, you all right, but you did your thing. Congrats to you. but you ain't Patrick Ewing. Like that's what you know what I'm saying. Keep that hunger in them, keep them competitive and all that. But man, Brunson is he's to me, my opinion, he's the best Nick to play.
Yeah,
Man, he did his thing. This playoffs and even this season, he showed out. He
yeah.
showed out.
So yeah, I mean, shout out to the Knicks, man. They for the most part they keeping their same team. I mean,
Yeah,
they
they
should
gonna
be
run
all
it
right.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they should be
should.
able to keep the same team for a little while. I mean, they don't
Yeah,
have like nobody like they don't have they not over the luxury cap. They don't have no like
yeah.
we gotta keep this player, keep this player. They can keep the whole team together for another couple of years and
They gonna be
run it
close to
back
the
at
first
least.
April. Second
Yeah.
April, they might be close, but a report just came out earlier said the owner said he not paying. He gonna make sure they die in the second April. So they core players is good. Obviously, they just got to get figure out what to do with Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, and then some of the other guys. But I think they'll restructure something and figure out a way to. I mean, they already got Cat, Brunson, OG, Hart, Bridges, and Alvarado's player option, but Deuce
I'm sure he'll
McBride. So
stay in New York. They love
yeah,
it. They love it in New York.
yeah. So
They
they
love it.
got the
They'll take
meat
a
and
pay cut to stay
potatoes.
in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
they got their core, so they can figure it out from there. I mean, if you need to replace Mitchell Robinson, I'm sure you can figure out a way to do it. But yeah, they're gonna be they're gonna. I
yeah.
mean, I think the East, depending on where Giannis goes and everything next year, I think the East might be scary next year, man. The East
Yeah,
might,
it's gonna get better. It's definitely gonna get better. It's gonna have some moves as far as where, like you said, Giannis gonna be at. Jalen Brown is he gonna be in the East still? Because I heard reports. I've been hearing a lot of different reports, but like about him, getting traded to Milwaukee and then Milwaukee just traded him to somewhere else
yeah.
to get draft picks and rebuild and stuff. So you can see Jalen Brown. It's a lot of teams that can use Jalen Brown, man. It's a lot of teams that can use his talent. He's a great player.
I don't think Giannis going. It's crazy because we had this last week. We had this whole week straight where it was like, all right, Giannis. It looked like Giannis pretty much going to Boston. And then, but before last week, it was pretty much set in stone that okay, Giannis is pretty much going to Miami. Tyler Hero unfollowed the team and dropping
Hmm.
cryptic quotes and shit like that. So, but we still don't know where the hell Giannis is gonna go. But the draft is next week, which we'll talk about the draft in a second. They got to make a deal before the draft because that's how you maximize those assets in that timeline, so that you could get those assets and make those picks quicker if you're Milwaukee and anyone else who's involved in the trade too. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. Everybody's waiting to make a trade until they see what happens with Giannis. Once that Giannis domino falls, then everybody will probably trade. Then we might see John Morant get traded, or obviously Julius Randle. Who else? I mean,
They saying Clippers might trade Kawhi.
Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? All these players that you don't really know where they'll be next year. So I think once they see that Giannis lands somewhere and you get clarity on the Giannis situation, then I think you're gonna see a bunch of moves in the next early on in the offseason. As soon as because they free agency is July 1st, they can agree to terms and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a crazy offseason, man. I don't know what happens, man. I want to see because Trae Young. We just got news right before we hit record that Trae Young opted out of his uh contract. So Trae Young
Yeah.
is technically a free agent. You got Austin Reeves, who's an unrestricted free agent. LeBron. I mean, we got a lot of players that we don't know where the hell they're gonna be at right now. So it's interesting, man. I like it, man. I think Trae Young will be a great fit in Minnesota. Trey, if you watching, man, take that pay cut, take about 35 million. We'll get you this renter up out of there, and we'll figure it out, man. We're gonna win that chip, man. So yeah,
Trae Young and Edwards, we got to do something with Gobert, though. I mean, I don't know. The Gobert, can he be a live threat with Trae Young?
yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
playoff
we
time
need
is
that
going to be hard,
defense.
though.
Our defense is
In that
ass without
defense,
Rudy.
but
That's the problem.
yeah, but the thing is, the defense only matter regular season. Then you get to the playoff, Rudy defense ain't working fuck.
Nah, shit against Jokic
That's
though.
when it mattered against
Jokic.
Jokic. But then he went with Wemby and got cooked.
I mean, that's just not fair. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what I'm
Uh,
saying. So it's like the defense is okay, but you rather have somebody that can like, you know, you got Gobert getting what 37 million, and you got somebody like Mitchell Robinson getting way less doing the same thing, if not
oh
more.
hell nah, Mitchell Robinson is not the same. Hell nah,
I
don't
mean,
you
he's
disrespect
pretty
Rudy
much
Gobert, man.
he played better defense on Wemby than Gobert did in the playoff.
Well, that's because Mitchell Robinson is quicker, but Mitchell Robinson wouldn't do
Exactly.
that
So
against Jokic.
probably
So,
not against Jokic, but
so it
so
just
you I
depends. It's just
mean,
matchups, bro.
it is matchups. Absolutely.
But the crazy
But
thing is, if you would have told me, and obviously we don't know this if it'll even happen. We literally just found out he's opted out of his deal. So, but if you would have told me last year Trae Young and Anthony Edwards would have been playing together, I'd have said, "Damn, Ant forced a trade back to Atlanta, man." But shit, we gonna see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying?
it might work though. I'd rather see Ja Morant with Ant rather than Trey Young. I feel like
I
they
think
them two fit better together. Because Ant and Trey Young is more so
how
like
old is
he
Trae
want to
Young?
be the guy on the team. He want to be the guy, and I don't think he'll be the guy on that team. He won't. He can't be the guy on that team, and I feel like that's when Trey
Oh
Young is
no,
set.
he knows.
When he was in Atlanta, when Trey Young was in Atlanta, he was at his best when he had the team. Like they gave him the team, but once they started, like, okay, we don't know if this is our guy. You start going to Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels playing good. Now Trey Young, you started seeing him regress a little bit.
But that
So
was a
I mean, I
problem
don't
though in
know.
Atlanta because Jalen Johnson was better with the ball in his hands. Anthony Edwards is good on the ball and off the ball, so I think it would help. I mean, it just depends on fit, obviously, but we need a point guard. So I think Ja would be good too. Ja just can't fucking shoot, man. So I just need somebody that
Yeah,
can shoot a
I
little
mean,
bit,
when
man.
he get on, he can shoot when he get on. And he's a
Yeah,
playmaker.
but
He's a great point guard. That's what Ja can do. He can
I
make
wouldn't
team
be
players
mad at
around him
Ja.
better.
The only
But
person
Ja,
I'm
I feel like
you got I don't want to see anybody even close to would be with De'Aaron Fox. I don't want to see De'Aaron Fox next to no Timberwolves, no nothing. Keep that motherfucker in San
I
Antonio.
don't think right now with his contract, I don't think y'all can afford him honestly.
Hell no. But they've been talking
So
about it.
that I mean that would be nice. That would be nice. Let them like De'Aaron Fox. Don't get it wrong. De'Aaron Fox, I think he's similar to like a Trey Young. Like when he was
He
in
is.
Sacramento, when he had the team, he played great. It's like right now, I don't know what it is. Is he still hurt? Because his athleticism is nowhere near what it used to be. And that's when De'Aaron Fox was going from one end of the court to the other end in like 3, 4 seconds. He was just one of the fastest players in the
Yeah.
NBA from court to court, from baseline to baseline. But now he's like, I don't know if he's hurt, if something is wrong with him that we don't know because he's not as athletic or even as quick and fast as he used to be. He's more so leaning on that mid-range jump shot. As you can see in the finals, he took a lot of mid-range long
Yeah.
twos rather than and then a lot of like stopping right below and above the free throw lines, shooting the little floaters and rather than getting to that rack and really applying pressure playing above the rim that he used to play. So I don't know if he's hurt. I don't know what's, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this is the same De'Aaron Fox. I don't know. We probably need an offseason where he can recoup his ability, well, his legs. I don't know. Something just seemed like wrong with him.
I don't
Honestly,
know.
that's what I feel like.
I mean,
Cause it's
De'Aaron Fox is still a good player. It just
yeah,
he had a terrible playoffs, like a terrible playoffs, and he's
he
making
did.
50 million going forward. So it's
Yeah,
like,
that's a
all right,
lot. That's a
if you tell
lot.
him
That's
De'Aaron
like that
Fox,
John Wall deal
bro,
when he
I
wasn't
think it
playing
might
at
be
all.
worse than that. I mean, I think it's literally because,
But John Wall wasn't even playing, making
well, yeah, John Wall
40,
did get
50
hurt,
million a year, 40 something million a year. He was hurt every year. And I
but
mean, Fox is playing, but it's like him playing, you're better off him not playing because him playing, he's hurting your team tremendously.
yeah, I don't know
You
what.
got a guy like Harper that was on the bench that was outplaying Fox on every level, whether
Yeah,
it's penetrating, passing, defending, on every shooting, scoring on every level. He
I
was
think
getting
Fox was
outplayed.
slightly better passing the ball for sure than Harper, but Harper's still only
I
19,
don't
so
know. it was one game where Fox turned the ball over 3 times in a row. And
Yeah, I mean
then
he's yeah.
and then when he got blocked by OG. So I can't even say that he was even passing better than Fox. But I think honestly, I think Fox is hurt. He got to be hurt. He got to be injured. Fox used to be very athletic, very quick, very fast, baseline to baseline, one of the fastest players in the league. He don't even have that. No more. He don't even like
Yeah.
move like that. It's like he's moving like he's like a Chris Paul type of player. He's not
Yeah.
moving with that same quickness that I know Fox to play with, like, and he's not even what Fox is. I don't think Fox is 30.
No, Fox ain't. No, he just hit 30. I think 29 or
So he
30.
did. Let me see. Fox is 28, so he's not even
29.
30 yet. He's 28. He'll be 29 in December. But
It's crazy. There's a
yeah,
lot of players that are still young. Trae Young is still only 27. John
yeah.
Morant 26. Like
So
I
I
didn't
cannot
think these
sit here
guys
and
this young.
believe that. Yeah, I think he's hurt. I think he's got to be hurt. It's something he nursing an injury, something that's hindering him. But we'll see next year. If it's the same way next year, then he just regressed tremendously, and that's
Yeah.
not good for the Spurs. Getting paying him
I
50
think it's gonna
million.
be interesting offseason. I mean, we gotta see what happens. It's first we just gotta see what happens with Giannis because as soon as that NBA draft starts, Giannis should be on another team, and then everybody else gonna make their deals, and then everybody else they're gonna make their picks. Then they're gonna know what's going on in free agency. So I think it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think some trades. I want to see a lot of trades, man. I think this should be one of the most exciting off seasons in a while as far as player movement with free agents, big name free agents, and big name trades. So I don't know. It should be interesting. Speaking of the draft, we've heard some chatter about Darren Peterson saying he don't even want to work out with nobody else besides Washington because he like, all right, man, they gonna pick me number one. Um, Obviously AJ, and then I don't obviously Cam and Caleb Wilson. They probably gonna be 3 or 4 either way. If you got the number one pick, and it's crazy because we've discussed this right before March Madness. Uh,
Yep.
if you're Washington, but now we know who the number one pick is. It's Washington.
I mean, we Washington the number one pick for sure.
So who are you taking?
But I mean, I'm thinking like if Darren Peterson said he's only gonna work out for the Wizard and nobody else, I don't know if the Wizard guarantee that they're gonna like they told him verbally, like, yes, we're taking you our number one pick. For him to say I'm not working out for nobody else, right?
I mean, you would think that, but I think it's just the confidence from Darren Pearson. I don't think the Wizards would have given them no assurances this early, because then that would just make it easier for Utah and everybody else to maneuver. Because, okay, we
Mm-hmm.
know you guys are taking a guard or Darren Peterson number two, so I mean number one. So it don't. It kind of. I don't think they would show their hand. I mean, Washington is a pretty bad franchise, so maybe they'll do some shit like
Yeah.
that, but. I don't think so. I think it's just more confidence, man. I think AJ DeBonsa is obviously the better player, but uh, and
I
even a
think
better prospect.
Yeah, I think the boss is the better prospect. I wouldn't say the better player. Like, you know what comes with Darren Peterson with everything, the off court issues, the injuries,
Yeah, the injuries.
the taking himself out the game, they're not playing certain games, all that kind of like hinder him. Because without that coming into the season, he was clear like number one pick. And then everything happened with him and the coaches and the injuries and taking himself out the game and everything. So I don't know. I don't know. I think the safe pick is AJ DeBosa. But I think the best player in the draft, I think, is Darren Peterson.
I think
But
Darren Peterson.
yeah, I think Darren Peterson is the best player in the draft. I've seen him play, I've seen DeBosa play. I think Darren Peter, he just got raw talent. I feel like he could come in and give you 20 and 5 any given night. As a rookie, he could come in and do that. He just got it. He know the game. It's like he can feel it. And I feel like the boss is a great player too.
Yeah,
The boss is a great player. He can come in and give you numbers and I just think Darren Peterson better. But the boss I feel like he's gonna come in, you know what you're gonna get from him. And his potential is out the roof. What he can do, superstar caliber player can be that. Yeah, he's the safe
Yeah.
pick. And,
I
and
think it
so I
depends
think if
on.
I'm the Wizards, so
Go
if I'm
ahead.
the Wizards, I'm taking AJ because he's the safe pick. I don't know. You never know, Darren Peterson. You might draft him, and it's like, nah, I don't want to play. I'm not doing it, or I'm not doing that, or I need this, I need
Yeah,
that, and it's like, oh man, you a rookie, and you don't know what they expect. So it's like, damn, he can really turn out to the point where he can possibly be a bust, and it's like, damn,
it's tough.
just
I don't.
cause the off court issues
It
and
depends. I
everything
think
else, the injuries. And,
it's important to see what happens with Trey Young. If Trey Young comes back to Washington, I think it makes more sense to take AJ. Now,
yes, I agree.
If Trey Young leaves, then I think you got to take Darren Peterson because then you're gonna have a big hole at that lead guard spot. Because if you keep, I don't even think they'll keep Anthony Davis. But I mean, you put Darren Peterson with Alex Sarr and then whoever else. I guess they would get back in some sort of trade if they move AD again. And obviously their young core, they still got a good young core.
Yeah,
Uh,
they do.
they could probably use a
Got a
guy
great
like
young
Julius
core.
Randle or something. You know what I'm saying? But
They still got
uh,
George, right?
yeah,
Keyshawn George.
Keyshawn George, yeah. Which is
Yeah,
he's
they
still
got
solid.
Keyshawn.
He's not as good as his brother, but he's still pretty good.
Yeah,
They got a lot of good guys.
yeah, they got a good young team. Honestly,
Yeah. So
they definitely got a good young team.
I think that's. I mean, if you're telling me Trey Young stays and AJ DeBonsa gets drafted, I think obviously then the pressure comes to Anthony Davis, where it's like, all right, AD, you got this good ass low key, you got a good ass roster around you. You got AJ at the 3, AD at the 4 or 5, and Alex Sarr at the 4 or 5, with Trey Young at the 1, and then put like you know Bilal Coulibaly or something at the 2, or Trey Johnson or some young guy who could play 2 way. Um, then you got a really good roster, man. And Anthony
Yeah,
Davis
they do.
should stay. If I'm Anthony Davis, man, I'd stay. If Trey Young stays and we get AJ, I'd stay.
Yeah, I mean, that's still like in the East. Where would they finish? They'll still be what, bottom six,
Bottom 6?
eight, maybe
Hell no. I
about
think
eight, nine.
there would be a man. That's tough, man. You gotta tell me. Okay, am I getting how many games of AD am I getting? How many games of Trey Young am I getting? And then,
Just say you getting 50 games at AD, 50 games at Trey Young. Where would they end up at?
I
Where,
think they'd be a
what
playing
would they
team.
finish? Playing team,
I think.
still a playing team through all that. It's like AD is not. I don't think AD want to be there.
Yeah, but
Cause that's
AD, I
damn near
mean, that's
rebuilding.
AD's
You almost
problem, though.
rebuilding, right?
Huh?
You almost rebuilding because
I
then
mean, but you
you
got you
rebuilding.
got to think about it. They could get a top pick again because Washington wasn't in the top 5 last year, right? Or top 3 last
Uh,
year.
they weren't in the top three because I remember last year you had Cooper
It was,
Flag, BJ Edgecombe, and Dylan Harper. Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, BJ Edgecombe.
and
So it
then it
was
was Ace Bailey, I
Dallas.
think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ace Bailey went to Utah.
Yeah. So
So yeah, so he
who's the
might
fifth? Who
they
had
might
the
not have
fifth
been.
pick though? I can't remember.
Yeah, I
But
can't
yeah,
remember
I
either. They
don't
might
think.
not have been. Yeah, I don't think they might. I don't think they had. They were top five. They could have been five though.
But
Let me
either
look
I
it
don't
up.
think they were. But either way, they still have 3 years where they can do it. So if they weren't it last year, then they definitely could pull it up. Let me just double check, make sure they wasn't in the top 5 last year.
But even then, if you going for that,
No, they
then it's like
wasn't. Trey Johnson at
they
number
wasn't okay.
6. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So, but even
because
then,
Kaka
though,
Nipple went. Yeah.
with that being said, even then, do you think AD with his level of injury, with the way he is right now, do you think he want to sustain 2, 3 more years in Washington to try to get to that point? Or I don't think AD starts the season as a Wizard, especially if he's healthy. If he's not healthy, then he probably will be a Wizard. But if he's healthy and he can start game one next season, I think AD is on his way out. I mean, he might head back to LA. I could see AD heading back to LA You know what I'm saying?
I
Finish the
don't know.
season with LeBron last season and try to win a championship, but I
He
cannot
just makes
see
too much money,
AD.
man.
I mean,
AD,
he probably can restructure his contract or something to get. Do you think AD would do that to go back to LA? I think he would.
it just depends. He's not a free agent, so he can't, walk out
Yeah,
in
he
there.
can't.
He
Yeah, he
already
can't walk
signed. I
out.
think he signed the extension with Dallas or something, didn't he?
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yeah, I
he's
think he did. I think he
no,
did.
he signed it with LA 2 years ago.
Oh, so he
So
should be what?
he's a free. He got a play option next year. So next year, sure. I mean, but LeBron probably gonna be out the league next year. I don't
But if he
think
got a
he's gonna. I don't think
so
there's no way that makes sense for trade wise to get him back to LA.
if he got 2 years under his contract left, he got 1 year and then a play option.
Hmm.
I think it makes sense for the Wizards because
It makes sense
obviously
for
he's
the
gonna
Wizards,
opt out.
but who the Lakers? The Lakers got to give up 40 or $58 million in cap space, or in players like in salaries to make that trade work. And I don't think they have. The
Possibly
Lakers
a three
already
team.
roster is not even deep.
It could be a 3 team.
It depends. I mean, maybe he could be a sign and trade with Austin Reeves, send his ass to Washington. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
Maybe
think
if
you
he
got
want
to
to go to
keep
Washington.
Austin Reeves though. If you wanna make a championship run
Nah, you
with
can't do that.
AD, you
They
you
can't keep
they gonna
Austin
have to figure
Reeves,
something.
Luca, and AD. That's
But
not possible.
they haven't paid Austin Reeves yet though,
Well, he's a free agent now. That's the
unless
problem.
he's a free agent. And
So
unless he takes a pay cut. You
he
think
ain't
Austin
taking no
Reeves
pay
take a
cut.
pay cut? He ain't taking no pay
Hell
cut.
no.
Okay.
Austin Reeves finna make his money, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they want AD, that's the only. But how else can the Lakers compete? They need a big man that can play. They not gonna compete with DeAndre Ayton or maybe they go get Mitchell Robinson. What you think?
Um, I mean, they need a big. Lucas said it earlier in the week. He said he
Yeah,
wants a
they
big man,
definitely need a big. They need a
but
big. They need
I
they.
don't.
That's no brain.
There's no way that unless the Wizards buy out his contract and he signs as a free agent or some shit. But
I
there's
don't
no
think
way
Wizards gonna
Anthony
do that
Davis,
though.
huh?
I don't think Wizards would do that. Why
Nah,
would
they
I
wouldn't.
mean
Unless
it?
he gets unless Anthony Davis starts crying or some shit or whatever. But at that point, they'll probably find another trade partner for him. So
But then
I
again, the
don't know what
Wizards
happens with
really.
AD. I think that's one of the biggest mysteries of the offseason because like this motherfucker ain't played a game. He played what 3 games last year for the Mavs and no
Yes,
games for the
yeah,
Wizards. All right, I think he played maybe like
yeah.
15 games for the Mavs or some shit.
If
But
that,
still, I don't know, bro. That's interesting.
yeah.
AD
I
could
think
fit on a lot of
AD ends
teams,
up.
man. Imagine
Yeah,
AD in
if
San
he can stay
Antonio.
healthy. Yeah, and
That'd
let
be
Wimby play the
dominant.
four. Let Wimby
Get
play
rid
the
of
four.
De'Aaron Fox, trade him to Washington. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a
And
good
then you
trade.
got an AD. You don't know. He might play 30 games. He might play. You never know with that
Shit,
guy.
they can win. They can
But
win without AD. Send them to the playoffs.
what about AD in Minnesota? Get rid of Gobert. What you think?
That's too much, man. I can't depend on AD. Gobert gonna play 70 games, 60 games at least a year. AD, man, I'm getting 30 games. I can't pay 60 million for 30
But if
games,
you
man.
can get 70 games out of AD in the playoff, y'all might can make a run.
Hey, man, if we had if AD played not even 70, AD played 50 something games, but was healthy enough for a playoff run, we'd be probably in the finals, bro. AD and Ant,
I don't know
that'd
about
be
the
a good
finals.
2-man game.
Nah, that'd be a good too, man. That'd be a very, very like I don't know about the finals because you got some deep ass teams in the West,
But
but I
still, I
can
mean,
see y'all
that would be
making a
scary.
legit run. Yeah, it'd be scary. It'd put some pressure on some teams now. But I think AD is out of the Washington. I think he's especially. I don't know what's his health like. I don't know what's his injury status, anything. If he's healthy, team's gonna go for him. Try to ask about. If he ain't healthy, then he's just gonna finish off with this. He might as well just get ready to
Man,
go ahead, go out with the sunset. They retire because
that
you
man
ain't healthy
cannot
at
stay
this
healthy,
point.
bro.
He played what 10, 15 games last year, and you not healthy the beginning of this shit. It's
I
over
think
with.
he'll be. I think he was pretty much healthy at the end of last year. I think he just didn't want to play.
Yeah, I
I
can
think
see
he
that. I don't
just
think he want to play with the Wizards anyway. And when the
yeah.
Wizards played
Nobody
the
want to
Lakers,
play with
did
the
you see how
Wizards.
happy he was? he was excited. That was the most excited he was since he was a player for the Wizards.
So yeah, last year he played 20 games only. So
That's
I mean, when
crazy.
he play, he's still dominant, but it's just damn, bro. You can't count on that motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can't,
count
man.
on him.
It's gonna be a very interesting offseason. You got Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, John Morant, Wemby, Jaylen Brown. You got all these players. Aaron Gordon. I think them are gonna part ways with Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
You got a lot of teams. You know what I'm saying? And I think Sack gonna part ways with some of them players they got with
probably.
DeRozan or Levine,
Yeah,
even
Sabonis.
Sabonis possibly. Yeah, they
Yeah,
probably go ahead and clean house out there. See what Cleveland do with James Harden.
yeah.
Probably keep him, bring it back.
He got a player option. I think he gonna sign a long term deal. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's always weird with these with the player options because it's like, the player options are like Trae Young has or Zach LaVine has a player option right now, but
Hmm.
it's 49 million, and Zach LaVine know he ain't getting 49 million from nobody else, so his ass
Except for
gonna
where he
take
at.
that.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Um,
And
and
then
then
it,
Trae Young might be able. I don't think Trae Young. I think Trae Young could get 40 million somewhere else, but he's got that player option for 49, so he probably want to get
possibly.
some long term security. So that's why he ain't opt in. So, um,
Yeah.
it just depends, man. It's some solid free agents out there, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. This
Draymond
free agency
might
gonna be
opt
interesting,
out.
man.
Van
It's
Vliet
gonna
is
be
a free
interesting.
agent. Hey, send Van
Durant
Vliet to
is Durant.
Minnesota.
Durant probably. Durant probably find his way out of Houston as well.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be interesting, man. I'm really interested to see what
Devin
happens, man.
Booker, Phoenix. But
Oh, Booker
yeah,
changed his number. You seen that?
did it?
Yeah, he's number 15 now.
Oh man, why he changed
Yeah,
his number for?
I think his dad wore that number, and then that's his Olympic number. So he just,
Oh,
I don't know, it was random, but they
so
said it
he's gonna
was.
stay with the Suns then.
Yeah, he gonna stay. That's crazy though. You got all the fans wearing number one Booker jerseys, and then you just change it to. But it's the same. Well, Ant
I
did
mean,
it early
Kobe
in his
did the
career.
same thing though.
Well,
Kobe
Kobe,
did
that
the
is
same
true.
thing.
Maybe
What
that's
number
what he
did
tried
Ant
to do.
wear? I thought he always wore 5.
Now Ant wore number one as his first 2 years.
Oh, okay.
First 2 years, yeah.
And
Yep.
then he wore 5. Okay, okay.
Yep.
That's what's up.
So
But yeah,
actually, first 3 years, I think, until we got rid of Malik Beasley and Kyle Anderson. That's what happened. But yeah, interesting, man. World Cup. Let's talk about World Cup for a little bit. We can get out of here. World Cup, it been interesting. Obviously,
yeah, World Cup
Messi.
been very interesting. Messi hat trick last night,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Messi did his thing. He had a hat trick last night. The oldest player ever in FIFA World Cup history to have a hat trick. He
Yep.
tied for most FIFA World Cup goals. He
Yep.
tied at 18 now with
No, 16. 16.
16. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, man, Messi put on a show. Mbappe put on a show yesterday.
Holland. Yep.
Haaland put on a show. So it's gonna be an interesting World Cup. It's gonna
Did
be
you say who
fun.
you got already? I feel like when we talked about it last time, did you
To
say who
win,
you got? Yeah.
I did. I can't remember. Did I say Spain? I think I said Spain.
Yeah, I think you did say Spain, low key.
Yeah, I
I
said
think you
Spain,
said
but
Spain.
Spain, I don't know, man. They struggled bad against Cape Verde. They,
Oh god, that's
they
crazy.
struggled bad. Did you see? Did you see? They said Cape Verde, their goalie, before that game started, he only had 50,000 followers, and after the game, he got
Yeah,
like
2 million.
eight
Yeah,
point 3 million followers.
so yeah, he
That
had
was
jumped up a
crazy.
little bit. Yeah, that is
Just 'cause
crazy
of
how the
that
World
game.
Cup always does that, bro. You have one
Hmm.
good game at the World Cup, you cement yourself in history. Like you can set up the bag for yourself, bro.
Yeah,
So,
and yeah, but
but
he
you
did
gotta think
his
about it.
thing.
Spain, Argentina, last World Cup, they lost to Saudi Arabia first game. So maybe Spain, you know what I'm saying? Even though they ain't lose, but they
Yeah,
drew. So maybe they'll follow that same path. And Spain got a good team, man. But yeah, that was a bad start against Cape Verde. I don't
yeah,
know.
that was bad, but
It's
yeah,
interesting, man. It's fun. Damn, man, these tickets is getting priced out the ass fast,
bro,
man.
you know how many followers he got now? He
10
got
million.
13 million followers.
That is
13
crazy, bro.
million, bro. He got
Hey,
more
we need to
followers
suit
than
up for the
Wimby.
World Cup, man.
Bro, he got more followers than Wimby.
That's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, that's what the World Cup does, bro.
Bro, the World Cup is big, man.
It's
That's one
it's
of the
crazy.
biggest games in the world.
That lets you know how huge soccer still is compared to every other sport,
Any
bro.
other sport, right? Yeah, man.
Like
The
it's,
man, he had 50,000 followers. Now he got 13 million followers.
bro. You
And
could
this
tell,
has been in what, 4 or 5 days?
bro. No, it's been
Crazy.
only 2 days or what, 3 days or something, right?
Yeah, 3 days, 3 days. Yeah.
Look, Tyler Kolek off the Knicks bench, he could have came in the
hmm
game and hit that game winner like OG did, and he probably would have went
hmm
from 100,000 followers to 2 million. But these World Cup
This man,
motherfuckers,
yeah,
he going up, boy. He going
13
up.
million followers, bro. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. So that's pretty cool though.
hmm
That just shows, bro, you on the biggest stage, man. World Cup is
Yeah,
the biggest
anything can
stage.
World Cup. Yeah,
Yeah, man. But
anything
these
can happen
tickets
World
is out
Cup.
the ass, man. We should have. You know, it's crazy. I was supposed to lock in them tickets early, man. I ain't lock in them tickets, man. And them they prices, woo, boy, it is crazy, bro. And
Yeah.
prices is crazy.
Yeah, and
Them
that's the
MSG
resale, man. The
tickets, bro.
resales, they worse than that shit. That's the resales, man. The resales is fucking the market up. It's just like everything else, man.
Yeah,
These tickets ain't no way. And these is nosebleed tickets for like
bro,
13, 1400,
bro.
2 grand. It's
And just
crazy.
this is just knockout stages, bro.
Yeah, this just
Like just
knockout stage.
knockout. Come on, bro. Or not knockout. This is just
Uh,
group stages, bro. Like, come
yeah,
on, bro. Ain't,
it's the beginning, and you paying that much. Imagine when it's really like getting to the round of 32,
oh, I looked
16
at it.
finals and shit.
Bro,
That shit
the
gonna be
World Cup
crazy.
final is 15,000 for nosebleed seats. So
Crazy.
yeah,
Nah, that's
it wasn't even that
ridiculous.
much in Qatar. Qatar, it was only like 3,000 for for a
Bruh,
good seat or a solid seat.
man, listen. Our fucking money must not be worth a fuck if they paying
Man,
15,000 for a nosebleed ticket. Our money can't be worth nothing.
bro,
No
it's because
fucking
they
way.
know the Americans, they gonna pay for it, man. So, somebody gonna buy the tickets, man.
We
That's the
can't.
crazy
We,
part
our
about it.
money can't be worth a fuck. That's
Just
crazy,
like
man.
MSG tickets, man. They knew somebody was gonna buy them, so might as well just mark it up.
Yeah, they reselling. They reselling the hell out of it.
Yeah, so
And then that's right now. Imagine when they find out it's Mbappe versus Messi or Ronaldo versus Messi.
yeah.
Man, that shit's gonna be 20 million for
Oh
nosebleed.
my gosh, bro.
What?
That's the
Messi
crazy
versus
part, bro.
Ronaldo in the World Cup?
Oh
Man,
man.
that's you finna pay the highest price for a ticket in the history.
Yeah, it's gonna get up there, man. It's gonna get up there.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah,
hate the some of the locations they pick. Like, how the hell Kansas City get a damn game, but Charlotte couldn't get a damn game, man?
yeah. That's
Like, what?
crazy, man.
Come on, bro. Kansas City?
Yeah, they could have gave us a game. They
Oh,
could have gave
Washington.
us a
Like, you could
game
have
or
did
two.
Washington D.C. or something.
DC, yeah. They could have did DC. They could have. They don't have no games in DC.
Nah, ain't no
Damn,
stadium in
they
D.C.
got
for
they
them to
got
put.
some in what
Oh, the
Boston, right?
Commanders, I guess, huh?
Well, they could have put in the commit Boston. They got
Yeah, they got
games in
Boston,
Boston, right?
Philly, New York, and then Miami,
Kansas City.
Atlanta
It's
is
crazy.
on
Where
the
they
East
playing in
Coast.
Arrowfield? Arrow?
Yeah,
They
Arrowhead.
playing in Arrow City? Oh, Arrowhead. Okay.
Uh,
Dang. Oh, that was
Columbia,
crazy, bro.
Columbia just scored.
Nah, nah. Uzbekistan, Uzbekistan. Yeah, Uzbekistan kicked it, and the ball hit the hit the pole
Yeah.
and came back out.
Oh damn. So
I thought it
they
was going in. You know, most time it hit the pole, it'll go in. It hit the
you get
bar and
that.
came back out.
Yeah, you got to catch the inside of that crossbar. Damn.
Yeah, that was it. He hit the crossbar and came out, came back. Damn.
Damn. Yeah, it's
But
gonna
yeah,
be good. Fun World Cup, man.
yeah,
We're gonna see what happens, man. We appreciate y'all as always checking in.
yeah.
We're casual fandom. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Whoa, tune
Like,
in, like, comment, subscribe.
yup.
No,
Let them
Muhammad be
know.
back soon. We trying to get us tickets to World Cup. We're gonna shoot some videos and work. So as soon as we can find something we can work with, I appreciate everybody.
Yep. Appreciate y'all. Muhammad said if we get some likes on this video, he'll probably get us some free tickets. So y'all try to get us some likes, man. We trying to go see the World Cup, man. Damn,
Trying
let
to
it
see it.
help us out,
Let it
man.
be it. Let it be it.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time.